Rachel.
All right, kick her off. We're ready to go.
Okay, people will be joining, but as we know, you guys, right, we always want to respect everybody's time and get the party started. Oh, and goodness gracious. Well, Rachel, before you were even on, I was validating the heck out of you. I said, we all have our skills. We all have our strengths in Life Vantage and just in life in general, right? And one of Rachel's, I'll get into her official bio so you guys really know who she is, but she is a master or masteress, the queen of really knowing how to launch. Get people into 1, 2, 3, go, action, fly with no questions. And so we're just so grateful. And I was sharing too, Rachel, I'm just so grateful too. I said, you've been messaging and talking to us in between, you know, this afternoon and really putting a lot of thought and care into everybody here that's hopping on. So you guys in the chat, throw Rachel some love, cameras on, be active in there, get your pen and paper out. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about her. And then I'm going to quickly turn it over to you, Rachel, because she has so much information to give to you guys and I don't want to delay it at all. She says she lives in Siberia, which she calls that AKA, you know, it's Siberia / Minnesota. Oh, if you guys can mute, or Sean, do you want to mute everybody and I'll unmute?
Got it. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. With her husband, Tony, and I'll just tell you, it's been such a joy over the past, what is it now, 2 years, Rachel? 2 years, yes, to watch their love and to see what has happened. We've been a part of her life, literally. I remember at being an elite retreat when she first got messages and was getting connected with him. So it's so cool. He's such an incredible man. But they live there with their 2 fur babies, Oakley and Shugs. She started her first network marketing venture when she was 21 years old. 21, and she was a college dropout. Feeling that she failed forward. Who here fails forward? Lord knows I do every single day. Trust me. Oh yeah. For several years, she said, until she found a mentor and a marketing system that allowed her to flourish online. In 2009, you guys, isn't that amazing? People be like, how does she do this? Guess what? She kept failing forward, failing forward. In 2009, she started attraction marketing and using social media to grow her business. Since then, she's become one of the top recruiters, top earners, and most sought after speakers in the network marketing space. She doesn't have this in here, but you guys, she's spoken on Eric Worre's stages for women's event, for the GoPro event, for several other stages across network marketing professional coaching avenues. It's really cool. And she joined Life Vantage 10/10/2015. And I also remember when that happened as well. She achieved Elite Pro 7 in 19 days, 19. Now, again, comparison is the thief of joy. Remember how many years she's been doing this, right? And failing forward all those years. So she had a team and was doing this, you know, quickly and had just all that great history. A Pro 8 in 4 months and an Elite Pro 9 in 18 months and became Master Pro 10 in 4 years and is now one of Life Vantage's top 10 earners globally. She's quietly passionate about philanthropic work, including building orphanages and rehabilitating youth rescued out of child sex trafficking. So let's give Miss Rachel a round of applause. Rounds we do. And a huge welcome to the One Person Big Difference Life Vantage, everybody, family. Rachel, we are so grateful. She is going to teach us and guide us on all things, what's to come, how to make the most of this next event, this launch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So Rachel, I'm going to pour it over to you. Thank you again for all your time and energy that you've put into this today and for all that you do for Life Vantage as a whole.
Thank you, Mama Poe. Mama
Yes.
Poe, we are ready. Guys, do you have your pen? Do you have your piece of paper? So one of the culture things that we have on our team is we have a journal. And so I tell my team every single year to get a new journal for Life Vantage, and we call it, our team's called Team Heart. And we say for every call, for every event, for every convention, this is like your buddy. And so the best leaders are excellent students. And by the way, I am an MLM robot. So I really respond. My energy charges up when I see you guys like nodding and being like, yeah. And you go into the chat and you're like, woot, woot, and like sending Bethany your little like emojis. So just so you guys know, you can like, if you see me just kind of winding down, just like, give me some more love. And I just power back up. No, I am on an extraordinary amount of Axio right now. By the way, are you team lemonade or team orange cream? I need to know.
Ooh,
I
put in the
need to
chat,
know.
guys.
That's
It's-
a tough one. No, you
Uh-huh.
can't choose both. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is like political theater. I would say I was going to be orange cream, and then the lemonade just hit. It just hit at a different level this time. I don't know if they improved the formula. I don't know if it's just because it's hot out, but I'm digging it. I'm digging lemonade. Okay, guys. So what I was asked to do is to really help you guys maximize Activate. Now, whether you're going to be there or in person or attending virtually, guys, write this down. Friday from 3 p.m. to 5. Friday from 3 p.m. to 5, the company will live stream the product launch and strategy portion. The rest of the event is just for attendees. It will not be live streamed, but that, like, I don't care, take off of work, get a babysitter, lock the kids somewhere to, hey, honey, watch the kids. I need to go with my team. All 4 of you guys gather around a kitchen table and a MacBook, watch it together. So whether you're there in person or watching, that Friday is when LifeVantage changes forever. And I'll tell you, after 16 years in this industry, I know a thing or two about network marketing. As Michelle shared, I have been so blessed to walk the stages, be behind the stages, in the green rooms, pay an exorbitant amount of money like they do to be in elite masterminds with top networkers. I know a thing or two about this industry. This is my 3rd company. And hopefully my last that I planted my flag at 6.5 years ago. And one thing, if you guys are taking notes, there's something we hear a lot of laws. There's like the law of growth, the law of intentionality. There's also something about the law of diminishing returns or diminishing intent. So the longer you put off something, like, just it becomes less likely that you're going to do it. You get less out of it. But here's what's so crazy. In most network marketing companies, today is a worse opportunity than yesterday. In most network marketing companies and in most trajectories right now, so you name the company, ABC company that is selling ketones, or ABC company that's selling a weight loss spoon in a drink thing, or the ABC company that's selling magical water or a special juice or a berry or lotion or potion or notion, their opportunity is worse today than it was yesterday. The exciting thing about LifeVantage, and I'll tell you guys, I am not a hype person at all. I'm the more strategic one. Tara calls me the voice of reason. I will tell you that we have a better opportunity today than we did yesterday. And in 10 days or 11 days, when I get to hug all your guys' necks, and Mama Poe is going to be jumping on you as well, and Sean will be there too, is that we know that on June 17th, our opportunity will have never been better. And so what I'm asking for you guys to do today, if we just first met, hello, my name is Rachel Pekarek. I'm a master for 10, but you know your leaders. And what I'm going to ask you guys to do over the next 11 days is trust the process. I'm going to give you guys a game plan, what I call pre-activate and post-activate. So we're going to really flip this thing and put a little bit of steroids of what I'm doing with my team and what you guys can do. The worst thing you can do, write this down. 4 words or 4 letters. Wait. The worst thing you can do right now, wait, sit, stagnancy, no action, no movement. See, the law of inertia, which is the second law of thermodynamics, states that an object in motion stays in motion. So the worst thing you want to do is get to activate or watch online and just start to create momentum. Just start to get the ball rolling. Just start to warm up your list. Just start social media. That's the worst thing you could do. The best thing you could do is start now, kind of like the snowball. So by the time in 11 days we get to June 17th, you've got some forward momentum. You've got energy inside of you. You've got a list already prepared, warmed up, ready to go. So let's talk about it. I got 4 things for you on the pre-activate. So what are we going to do the next 11 days? What are the next? How many guys drop a 1 in the chat if you want your biggest month ever in June? Drop a 1 in the chat. I know Team Heart, we're going to do 250,000 in sales of this product. We did 200,000 in NAD. That was a 40 PV product. Do y'all even know what NAD does? It's 2.5 years later. Do you even know what it does? I don't even know what it does. I know I feel great on it. I know there's something about autophagy or cellular cleanup. You guys have no idea what NAD is. Nobody does. Nobody in this, you guys are laughing. I have no clue. But we sold the crap out of that in 2019. Man, that was the month I hit Pro 10, 200,000 in sales on my team. We're going to do 250 in this product. We're going to do 250 in this product. Tara said she's going to do $500,000 in sales on this launch in her entire team. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. And so, sorry, by the way, little side note, I have severe ADHD. I am only functional and upright because of these products. So like, if I go on a bunny tangent, you might need to help me come back to it. It's just like, it's part of the entertainment. It's part of the process. You get what you get. Okay. So don't complain. Number one, what we're going to do, pre-activate, we're going to warm up your audience. We're going to warm up your audience. Now I'm going to explain what this looks like here in a second, but just write down, warm up your audience. This is, well, I'll explain it right now. This is basically circling back around in a friendly manner to people that are on your list. And I don't mean in a promotional way. I don't mean in a sales way, and definitely not recruiting. What I mean is in a friends way. Write this down. Have a friends first philosophy. My entire strategy in the last decade plus in this industry is to have a friends first philosophy. Mark my word, Sean, I have never lost a friend because I'm in network marketing. I never have. I never have. Like my friends, they haven't all joined me. In fact, most of my family, my mother's an elite 7. She's an exceptional builder. And people are like, oh, did you build it for her? No, she's an extraordinary top earner and recruiter in our business. And so she's amazing, but most of our family never joined, doesn't buy, and a lot of them don't even take the product. So like, I'm telling you guys, I just love people where they're at, and I focus on making friends far and wide and deep everywhere I go, which is really challenging for an ADHD introvert. Let me tell you, network marketing was the funniest idea that God ever put in my path, because it's like, oh yeah, you little awkward one, we're going to really get you outside of your comfort zone. Number one, we're going to warm up the audience. So every day, what I want you guys to do, I want you on Facebook intentionally. I want you on Instagram intentionally. I want you going through on even texting. Who right now, think of 3 people. Who are 3 people in your past that you need to reach back out to? And I mean, as a friend, I'm thinking about you. You came to mind tonight. That's not inauthentic. It just came to mind. He just came to mind. And so you can say, hey, I thought of you tonight. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about this, and I just couldn't believe that one time. Remember that one time that we had too much to drink at the Mexican place? I mean, just like whatever it was, like a story. You guys got stories. I didn't know you guys had stories. Some of you guys got really crazy stories. Some of you need to go talk about your stories with somebody. Okay. So warm up your audience. Number 2 is I want you to warm up social media. Drop a 2 in the chat. And if y'all think I have a Milwaukee accent, I think that was gone. And then I moved to Minnesota, and my husband is like, they're all so, don't you know, it's Minnesota, yeah. Oh, it's coming back. Let me tell you. Okay. Drop a 2 if you're building on social media. Drop a 2 if you want to build on social media. Drop a 2 if you would like how I have done. I have recruited over 120 people since June of last year on social media. I'm averaging 10 people a month, 2 to 4 people a week. I am averaging off of social media right now. So social media, what do we got to do? Warm up. We got to show the before and after. So this is one thing that I'm doing. Let me just show a little preview. How many guys have seen this? Can I get some oohs, some ahs in the chat, some love, some hearts, some whoa, some holy moly, some amazing, hashtag I need that. Drop a 3 if you think you know what this product is. Drop a 3 if you think you know what the product is. If you have an inkling, if you like, I have a suspicion. Y'all are wrong. You don't even know. You think you know, you don't even know. You think you understand what this science is going to be. It's going to blow your face off. Okay. So you don't even know. So stop with your, like, you just got to be there and just plug in. Okay. Check this out. This is a Pro 7 in my team. Her under eyes are literally like softening. I would think that she like got filler. This is a Pro 8, Angie Harper out of Arizona. Guys, I like to focus in on a few things. Michelle knows me. I'm a zoomer. I zoom. Look at the neck. Look at the necklines. Is it just me, or like, it looks photoshopped. These are raw photos, right? She's in Arizona, so she's gotten a little bit of sun, but look at how pronounced they are and they're gone. How many guys need this in 15 days? You want a 15-day neck lift, a 15-day neck filter, Adobe Photoshop on your neck. That's what we need. Let's look at Sharice Matthews. Woo, beauty. Is she a beauty? I don't know about you, Michelle, but I'm pretty sure that people pay $7,000 to $8,000 to get an eyelid lift. And she got it in 7 days. What in tarnation is this? I have never seen a more attractive man in my life. Honestly, I can look at this face all day long. I am obsessed with him. And when I asked, so Tony is a pro 10, I'm a pro 10. So they said, hey, Tony can be a part of the trial. And I thought he wasn't going to do it because I was like, you're really going to take photos? Like, he was so into it. He was so into it. And so guys, look at the lines on the forehead. Look at how much they are softening. Look at the crow's feet softening. Look at the glow. Look at this indentation right here. Do you notice how much more filled his cheek is? And his beard is looking on point. Rawr. Okay, let's look at this lady. I noticed a lot of things here. Obviously under eyes, which was a big concern for her, but I also noticed things like crepiness. Do you guys notice this crepey, dry texture? Her lips even look more moisturized. Do you guys see that? This is 23 days on the product. Oh, another handsome ogre, just the other side. Sean, look at this, men, right? Crow's feet. Men want to look good too. They want to age group. Do you guys see the difference? Drop a 4 if you guys see the difference in my husband's crow's feet. It's just unbelievable. And it's on and on and on. Beautiful. Oh, another handsome man. This is his one line that he's super self-conscious of, and it's literally disappearing in front of our eyeballs. We have literally pockets of tissue that seem to be like supple and hydrated. We're hearing eyelashes. We're hearing all sorts of things. How many of you guys recognize this beauty? How many of you guys know this lady? You love her. You appreciate her. The skin tone evening out. I mean, it's just like, wow, look at these lines that are just softening. The crow's feet are nearly gone. This is crazy. And go on and on. You want to take these photos, guys? Oh, we know this lady right here, right? We need to understand what's going on here. I was scrolling in and showing her. I'm like, listen, you literally have fine lines that are going away, Michelle. You got to look at this. This is crazy. Look, we got more Beth. Again, crepiness underneath, sagging up your eyes. And then look how lifted and soft that is. Unbelievable. And on and on. These are coming in every single day. Look at the marionette lines. This is after a couple weeks on the product. Every day I want you posting these, 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever it is, to your posts, to your stories. Start going to your messenger. Guys, go to Evo. It's our back office called InfoTracks. And you want to go and print off your genealogy and just let them know something big is coming. June 17th, something big is coming. Send them a messenger on Facebook Messenger. Send them a couple of these photos. Say, hey, I just want you to know that this is coming really soon. I think it might even sell out. I don't know that it will, but like it's kind of FOMO. And I know you might know somebody, or you yourself might want these results. I want to keep you in the loop. Something big is coming. So number 1, warm up your audience. Number 2, warm up social media. Number 3, side note, at Activate, it's not just the product. There's incentives, there's promotions, there's bonuses that are going to be launched. My advice to you the next 11 days, get as many new customers this month on at least $100 or more. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. You guys heard it first. Don't you go tell corporate. Don't you dare tell a crossline I told you that. I am giving you guys the tea. Okay, I'm dropping the tea on this Zoom right now. Get as many customers on subscription, $100 or more. Okay, so that would be hair care, that would be skincare, that'd be a Tri-Synergizer, Vitality Stack, Activated Essentials, the Eye Stack, the Cardio Stack, the Focus Stack, any of those, physique. Get as many on $100 as possible. Trust me. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Number 4, make your hot list. Let's talk about your hot list. This hot list is what we're going to use post-activate. There's 3 types of people on this list, and you got to go through your phone, your email, your social media, your Evo. Number 1, anybody that you've talked to about Life Manage, but they said no, they go on the list. You talked to them, you sent the ABC primetime, they went to a meeting, they came to an overview, whatever, but they said no for some reason. And I don't care if they went MIA or joined the witness protection program, or they said not right now, or it's money or time or my spouse, or I need to pray about it. I don't care what they said. If they said no in some stretch, put them on your list. Number 2 is people who have joined LifeVantage. How many of you guys have been in longer than a second? So you've had people that have joined and that have quit. People that joined you in 2020, 2019, 2017, they've been maybe still in the system, maybe purged, but they quit. Put them on your list. And number 3, people you've never talked to. We all have them. We still have people on our list that we've never talked to about the products. And I'll explain why this list makes sense in a second, but now let's scratch to post-activate. So number 1 is pre-activate. And guys, don't worry, I have these notes, so I can literally send them to the post. They can put them in your Facebook group, so it's fine. So if you miss something, don't stress out. I talk a mile a minute. Post-activate, number 1, I want you guys to get used to this phrase. Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news? It's the most exciting phrase in marketing. It's the most exciting, like what? Everybody wants to know. Did you hear the news? Johnny Depp got $10 million from his toxic ex-wife. Like, did you hear the news? What happened in Texas? Did you hear the news? What happened in Dallas? Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news of what LifeVantage just launched? You are post-activate now. Every single person on your list, did you hear the news? In fact, you'll probably see my first social media post be like, did you hear the news? Like, did you hear the news of what just happened? I want people to be like, no, what? I'm like, let me call you. Give me your phone number. You've got to hear this. Write that down. You've got to hear this. You've got to see this. See urgency in your prospecting, excitement, passion. I use as you can tell, I'm very boring. I'm very flat and vanilla. Whenever I talk and train, it's like really like who could listen? But I inspire people to take action. Why? Because even when I leave voice demos, and I remember when I joined 10/10 of 2015, best day of my life outside of marrying my husband and probably accepting Jesus Christ. So we'll take number 3 of the list. And so when I joined LifeVantage, I call people up and I'm like, you have got to see this. You've got to hear this. You've got to see it the way that I saw it. Go watch this primetime report. That's how I launched. Number 2, at the event, post, that first session at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Friday, I want you to go live. So you're going to get the product. I want you to go to Facebook, get a good reception or get on a Wi-Fi back at your hotel. And I want you to go live with all the details. In fact, as your caption for the live, did you hear the news? Should be everyone, did you hear the news? And you can say, listen, let me tell you what just happened. Let me tell you what this means. Let me tell you why. And I wish I could say more. I wish I could. Oh, I just wish I could. I can't tell you guys. You're going to know soon enough. But you want to go live. How many of you guys have ever done a Facebook Live before? Raise your hand. How many of you guys have never done a Facebook Live? Raise your other hand. How many of you guys are not going to raise your hand no matter what I say? Okay, so here's what you need to do. If you're terrified of going live, go live with somebody who isn't. Do it together. Do an interview style. Make it like as a partnership. It's amazing, like the first few times when you're doing it, it's really scary, but live video still works. You can do Facebook stories, Instagram stories, make a TikTok, make a reel. Did you hear the news? Like, just go crazy with it, okay? You've already warmed up social media for 11 days. So everyone's expecting, you can do a countdown, 11 days, 10 days, 9 days to glow up, 8 days to true confidence. Like just count down to this so that we can go live. Number 3, hit the hot list. Hit the hot list. Remember those who said no, those who've joined and quit, and those that you've never talked to? Some of the people that said no or joined and quit, I'm telling you guys, I just want to share something that might ruffle a feather, but this is not my team, so I can just get away with it, right? That's okay. I ruffle their feathers all the time. It's just, that's why they call me like the velvet hammer. I'm soft, but hard. Now, listen, I'm not going to be too abrasive, but can we just talk about the fact that our products are sciencey? And it's our blessing. In fact, it's the reason why nobody ever leaves LifeVantage. It's called the Bates Motel. You get in, you never go. Our products are legit and real and proven, but you guys got to know that some people just, they don't get it right away. So they come in, they're like, peer review, what? They're like, oxidative who? There's people that have joined your team that have literally just been like scienced out, like they've been hit in the face. And that's just, it just kind of is LifeVantage. Like I embrace it. I say, listen, we're a nerdy culture, a bunch of little scientists running around, but we have a product that extends life. Hallelujah. Drop a 5 in the chat. If you guys know, Nerf 2 is a miracle. It's a hero. But some people got hit in the face with the science and they're like bloodied and bruised. Your prospect or they're in. They might have been a prospect. They're like, man, oh my gosh, I love everything that you say, Crystal. Kathy, you're speaking to me. Troy, this is awesome. Mia, I love it. I don't get it though. You're so passionate, but I'm telling you guys, this product will speak to them. For a lot of the people that got smacked in the face of the science, this product has science, but I'm telling you, this is a product that will bring an entirely different market to back end them into our activated line, to back end them into Nerf 2, to set a net, to cast a net, to bring them onto the boat. Okay. Funny. I was just reading John 21 about 153 fish and I was just nuts with Peter. Oh, interesting exchange. Anywho, hit the hot list. Here's what you're going to say. 4 things. I was told I had 20 minutes. I apologize. Brevity is not my strong suit.
Keep going, baby.
You're getting what you're getting tonight. Like there are people, I do a weekly leadership mastermind. So these are all like full-time and 6-figure earners. And so I have my leadership mastermind. And every time I start the call with on my notes, and I'm like, this is gonna be a short call today. And then we're at an hour every time. I'm like, yep, it's just what we do. Number 1 with the hot list, what you've done / we've done. You're going to start the conversation with your story, with the LifeVantage story. Now, if you don't have a big story, you feel like I'm just a pro 1, I'm just a pro 2, I'm just a pro 3. I don't have a big story. Use the story of the team. Collect stats from the post, collect stats from your elites, collect stats from the company. The company has sold over $2 billion in the last 10 years, 12 years. I sold $2 billion of the little yellow activator. So you collect that this is what we've done. This is what we've accomplished. We're a debt-free company. We've been manufacturing for over 23 years. We've been publicly traded as a network marketing company now for 13 years. Number 2 is why now, which is, did you hear the news? Let me tell you about this product. Let me tell you what it does. Let me tell you, you're going to know. Let me tell you the stats. Let me tell you the benefits. Let me tell you the results. Let me send you some proof. Let me tell you about the market share we're going to do. Let me tell you about the compensation behind it. And number 3, why or what you're going to go do next. What you're going to do next. This is when you cast vision. So you might say, I've been in this company for 7 years. I've been super blessed to get my products paid for every month. It is totally transformed. You know, I've had chronic fatigue, or I had adrenal fatigue, or I had Lyme and no compliance, # no disclaimers, blah, we don't cure, treat, prevent. But you can share your story, whatever, you're on a private call and you share your story, say, listen, this product has changed my life. I love this product line. I built a really great team. I've been doing this part-time, but everything just changed because I'm going all in on this and I'm going to build a brand new team. And I'm looking for my top level leaders that get this and see this. And number 4 is when you cast vision. You tell them what you're going to go do. Can I share a funny story? So I'm 26 years old and I joined a weight loss company. And I'm on the 7th level of a woman named Tara Wilson. You guys know Tara Wilson? So I joined, I'm in her 7th level. She was not my sponsor. And I said, put me on the phone with somebody making 10 grand a month. And she was. So she took me under her wing and she's like, we're going to launch your business on a launch call. Put people on this webinar. Back in the day, it wasn't Zoom, it was GoToWebinar. I said, okay. So I put people on this webinar and we were going to launch my weight loss business, right? And it was crazy because I already enrolled like 25 people. I was like really going fast. I was 26 and really hungry. And somehow the top earner, the number 1 earner of the company, saw my name in the back office at the time, Rachel Jackson, like crazy in the genealogy. And then called Tara. I was like, who is this girl? And she's like, she's launching this week. You got it. She's just this little internet marketer. You got to meet her. And he got me on the phone. He goes, listen, we're going to do this call. It's like 5 minutes before the call. 5 minutes. He goes, and at the end of the call, I want you to tell all of your network what you're going to go do. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't know. Tell them how many 6-figure earners you're going to make. Mind you, I'm 3 weeks into the company. I'm making like a couple grand a week quickly, right? I had never made 6 figures. I was 26 years old. I was broke. My best month, like I was averaging like $1,800 a month in network marketing. How many 6-figure are like, I'm barely just hitting 6 figures. He goes, tell how many you're going to make. This is February. This is March 15th. And I'm like, oh, I had to make a decision on the fly. We're 5 minutes before I'm going public. I have all of my family and friends, all of my Facebook buddies, all my people on this giant Zoom. And we're telling them all about this weight loss product. And at the end of the call, it comes to me because I didn't do the presentation. I was new. I had no idea what was going on. And they said, Rachel, tell your network, like tell them what you're going to go do. I'm 26 years old. I had platinum blonde hair. I'd never had success. And I'm like, I am going to create 26-figure earners. I had no clue. I was like, 20, right? I just was like, I was so sure of it, right? And so we get off the call, we close the month. I hit the equivalent to like Pro 7 that month, like Pro 7.5. And we went on and on and on. And within 7 months, I was at 50 grand a month. And by the end of that year, you want to know, guys, go to the chat. Guess how many 6-figure earners I had in my team? Who's going to guess it? Helen with win, 22 6-figure earners on my team. We had a product that was viral, easy to share, demonstrative, affordable. I built from 0 to 4.5 million a month in OV in 16 months. As a 26-year-old MLM failure. And some of you guys are still experiencing doubt and wondering, is this going to be it for you? Because it wasn't NAD and it wasn't IC Bright and it wasn't the prebiotic and it wasn't Nerf One. And you're thinking, I really love this and I'm here. You haven't seen nothing yet. Let's talk about vision and kind of close here. What is your vision for this? What are you going to do? There's 3 types of people on this call. The first type person says, I'll wait and see. Don't even get me talking about wait. Hate that. I hate that word. It's the worst thing you do. I'll wait and see. Some of you guys are like, I'll wait and see the science. I'm going to wait and see and inspect the ingredients. I'm going to wait and see who runs with this. I'm going to wait and see what the assets are that company gives us and the tools. I'm going to wait and see what the pricing is. I'm going to wait and see what the PV is. I'm going to wait and see what the commissions are. I'm going to wait and see what the marketing is going to be or the website. What's the branding or the logo? Some of you guys are the wait and seers. Maybe not many. Second type person is, I'll try. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Nothing wrong with doing your best. But I'll try. Try? Tomorrow, really yesterday? Try? No, you do. The third type of person is who Michelle is. It's who Sean is. It's who Tanya Sheldon is and Marisa Harrison and Dr. Sveta Silverman. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes. If I called you, if I was the CEO of Life Manager, Steve Fife called you today and said, hey, Jen, Barb, Jolene, little update, Megan, Rochelle, problem. All the distributors are gone. It's you and me, and that's it. And we're launching this product in 11 days, and it's up to you. I'm hiring you to do this. We have 330 million people in the US. We can't sign up the 3.6 million you have ever bought at any time, but you got about 326 million people left. It's up to you. What would you do? Would you wait? Would you see? Would you try? Would you contemplate? Would you analyze? Would you inspect? Would you overthink? Or would you just take massive action? In closing, your vision of what you're going to create with this product and this launch and this event will determine what you walk the stage at Global Convention in Phoenix. It will determine what your rank is next year. And I'll tell you guys, it may determine the destiny of your family. And I'm not one of hype. I'm standing before you guys sitting as a 37-year-old college dropout who failed in network marketing for 5 years, who found the right product at the right time with the right people and the right message and made millions and millions of dollars. If I can do that, I don't have a fancy degree. I don't have no education. You know, a funny story before I pass it back over to you, Michelle. When I joined that weight loss company with Tara back in 2011, February 2011, the company was an old anti-aging company. They had an anti-aging stack, and that's what they were built on. It was $150 a month, and everyone took these little sachets, capsules, and slug them back. And it had science, and they had some patents, and it was a great product line. And they had built up to like 100 and I don't know, maybe 180 million in revenue, and they were flat. And then they launched a product. And it was simple, and it was affordable, and it was demonstrative, and everybody wanted it, and it was sexy, and it was easy to share. And here's what happened next. The core people, there was a core group of people in the company that were a little oppositioned, like opposing to the new product. They were the wait and seers. They were hesitant. They had their anti-aging pack. Like, I don't really know. I don't really know what this is going to be. And then a few people, excited, new, energetic. They had vision. They didn't have baggage. They had a little MLM lobotomy. They didn't know anything about the past. They're like, I'm going to take this product and run. And they got started, and they started elite after elite. The equivalent is called ambassador. That momentum started going. Tara and I came in a year later. We came in 12 months too late to momentum in that company. And I still did 100 million in revenue in 4 years. Do you know that the next Rachel Pekarek or Tara Wilson or Sean and Michelle Poe haven't even joined yet? They're going to join next year, a year after this. The question is, whose team will they be on? To me, I look at this launch pose as a land grab of LifeVantage market share. And I love y'all, but I'm going for it. So take advantage. I hope you guys, I'll give you guys the notes of what you should be doing. Don't be a waiter. Don't be a later. Don't be an I'll see. Don't analyze this. Trust that the positioning, pricing, and product is going to be what you need, and just go all in. So back to you, girl.
You're
Or
right.
Sean. Back to you, Sean. Daddy.
Go for it, Poe.
All right. Thank you so much, Rachel. Let's open up your lines and give her a tremendous round of applause like we do.
Thank
Woo, baby, come on.
Thank you.
We might even have to go to immersive for this one, just a special immersive, and give another shout out to her for blessing us with all of this wonderfulness. Okay. So Rachel, Pro 10. All right. Thank you. One of the things that I've absolutely loved about watching Rachel and Tara in this company is they are masterful at launching products. They absolutely know how to do it. They know how to set it up prior. And as we talked with our leadership group today, the people that take most advantage of this are the people that are prepared prior. And there's going to be huge organizations in LifeVantage that don't do it. And I guarantee you, we will have double, if not triple or quadruple the amount of sales because of the action that we're putting in up front. And we've seen it happen over and over again, whether it's Axio, NAD, NRF1, the hair care system. We will literally get hundreds of thousands of dollars of new volume coming in. And that's what Rachel is referring to as the land grab. How much of that 200,000 in volume that's coming in do you want to account for? And if you think about the numbers on this, you guys, where do you want to be by global? Let's start breaking it down. Because if you did 20 new people, and let's just say it's safe to assume that the product might be around 100 in PV. If you got 20 new people this month at 100 PV, that's a lot of new volume, right? But you're not doing this alone. How many other people in your team are going to be committed to, let's say, even getting 10? And if you have 10 people in yourself doing the same thing, the amount of volume that's rolling through you is the relative volume of like a Pro 5. So where would that take you just this month? And this is a product, again, that's demonstrable. We have the pictures that are already coming through, but I can also tell you that Jesse Allen told us before we ever took it that the results at 60 days are so much more impressive than that at 15 or 30 days. So can you imagine what this is going to look like at day 60? This is your opportunity. You know, Michelle told our leadership group we haven't gone through momentum yet, but I think we did. We went through a small momentum phase when Michelle and I first joined the company. We went from 10 million to 40 to 120 to 200 really quick. But we were kind of at the tail end of that, and we almost missed out on it. But I can tell you, we were just too new and green to the industry. We didn't realize that we were coming in on the tail end of it. So we just ran like our hair was on fire as other people were pulling back. But this is your opportunity for another product. The science, when you hear the science behind it, the results speak for themselves with the pictures, but what it's upregulating in addition to what it's doing that you can physically see is crazy. I mean, this product is an absolute game changer, but you have to make a decision. We can't make this decision for you. Are you going to be all in? Are you going to make this something that absolutely can change everything for you? Or are you going to sit around and watch or go half in? So that's the commitment that you need to make for yourself. And I would make it now. You know, do what Rachel told you. She knows how to launch a product. We're super blessed to have her on there. So that's what I would do, is I would follow exactly what she's telling you to do tonight. I would start getting those databases, start reconnecting, start making those connections, and have an absolute plan of action for the 17th that starts today and leads up to the 17th, so that when it officially launches, it's not now I'm trying to get orders, it's now I'm putting orders in. You guys, we had person after person after person. They would not spend $40 or $50 on their health, but shampoo and conditioner came out, and we didn't even have to ask them about it. They just wanted it. They didn't even want to know anything about it. They just told us to put in an order for it. And this is 10 times what we have for the shampoo and conditioner. So I'm super, super excited for you guys. Yeah.
Did you see what Rachel just said? Rachel, go ahead and share that really quick. And then I want to.
Tara and I were recalling it that she sold 87 and I sold 80 sets, both of us, of hair care without trying it, smelling it, washing our hair with it, without a before and after, without understanding the science. None of that was in. All we had was that little, like, I think it was like a 7-day clinical study where they saw like less frizz, and that was it. And so once you guys see this, some of you guys are going to have your biggest PV months exponentially. Some of you guys are going to, when you see the bonuses, the money attached with this, because this is not just a product launch, this is a business launch. Write that down. We are not preparing a product launch. This is a business launch. And when you build a business, like I am building an entire business around this product. And because I understand that I'm going to literally be able to change so many people's lives with the bonuses that are going to be launched as well. You guys will hear all the details on Friday.
On Friday the 17th. Do I have to wait that long?
I know. Every day, Tara and I.
Absolutely killing me, because these are the biggest carrots I've ever seen dangled out on something that's already going to blow up our business. Maybe added so much more on top of it, it's not even funny. Like this next couple months, the run up until global convention is going to be ridiculous. It is going to be redonkulous. So we are super, super excited. If you guys can't tell, appreciate you guys staying on for a little bit longer than normal. Thank
Can
you.
you guys do a wave for me? Is that okay? Can I get a picture? Is that all right?
Yes.
Can
Like,
you go back to the
Let's go big, everybody.
Or wait, let's go
I
back.
just wanted a photo. I'm gonna post it on
Let
Instagram.
her do the other one too.
It is that. I've never seen that before. I never have. It's just the cutest thing.
This is how we end our team calls, Rachel, every week.
I'm gonna find out this function. It's just the most adorable little thing.
On the view in the upper right, you can change the view instead of gallery or speaker, change it to immersive. And then there's
so
all kinds of cool things. You can go skiing.
And Rachel, like yourself, Sean, oh, look at that little sweetie, like me, he'll do these things while I'm talking and think that I can actually speak through it with like squirrel stuff going on. Oh, that is perfect.
I love it. So cute. I'm
All right,
so
well,
in love. Love you
I want
guys.
to respect your time, Rachel. Thank you so much for everything. You guys, wouldn't you agree? This could not have been any better to get us all ready to go into these next hours, right? So let's step up. Let's make a decision. Let's put it out there on our Facebook group. Let's put it in the chat here. I am deciding, right? I am going all in and making that commitment to yourself. Feel it, feel it, feel it. And let's hold each other accountable. Let's talk about what we're going to be doing. Let's talk about how many people we've been putting down on the list. Let's talk about the before and the afters. They're in the social media group. They're in the customer page, you guys, they're there. But if you don't see it, keep reaching out, keep reaching out, keep reaching out. And the motion, right? Focus goes where energy flows. Let's get that energy high and quick conviction. Love you guys. There's so much more that we want to share, but we know a couple of you have got some other calls. Sean, you want to say anything else? Rachel, definitely hop off. You spent plenty of time here. We love you. We thank you. Anything else, Sean, before we go? Because I want to respect
The only other thing I would say is if you are in a country that is not currently launching this product,
yes,
base the people that you know that are in the United States, or people of people that would know somebody that's in the United States, because you still can grow your business with this.
yes,
Just by going through your network and finding who's connected. They are going through the registration process to get it to everybody else as quickly as possible.
yes.
Some countries it's a little bit easier than others, but that doesn't mean that you can't. And then also Canada, we still have the focus on Icy Bright that's just coming to your market as well too. So you can take all of these same principles and put it into the Icy Bright launch as well.
Yes. Yes, you guys can't stress enough. So all the people at your, if you're in different countries, we have a lot of Canadians. Love you guys on here. They just had a huge Icy Bright. Let's give Canada a big celebration. They've been out doing meetings and doing launches and doing so much. I'm so inspired. But just with this one now, ask people, who do you know in the US? Who do you know in the US? OMG, so much is happening. Who do you know that you don't have to even know? You guys, they're going to want to have these products, and just those before and afters. You guys have seen some of these pictures, right? You saw mine, maybe, I don't know, some of these others. This stuff is legit. So, all right, get busy, make the decision, go into one person right now. If you've decided, comment and say in there on a post, I've decided, put some takeaways, tag your people into this on Facebook if they were not on tonight so that they get the replay. We know how powerful this is. Oh my gosh, this is scary. All right. Love you guys so much. We're going to. Oh, Tanya. Okay. Have a good night. We're here. I'm getting into action. Let's do it. Let's go, team. Here we go. Love you all so much.